It's growing because it works. And scammers don't continue to do things that don't work. So once they have that in their pocket, they have to figure out, well, why does it work? Well, this one works because of fear. We've seen a number of scams over the last couple of years that have worked because of fear. The Internal Revenue Service scam is the biggest one by far. That one worked on the fear of being arrested. The fear here is, from a homeowner's perspective, I'm going to lose my power. I'm not going to have any heat, and it's getting cold. From a small business person, it's, I'm going to lose business. If I lose my power, I don't have any customers, especially small restaurants that we've gotten complaints from in the past. So it's that fear that we have to combat, that we have to overcome, that we have to let people know how to protect themselves so that they feel comfortable not being afraid of that particular situation and then doing the right thing.
It's typically a business customer. Their phone is going to ring at a particularly inconvenient time of the day, often. And like I said, that may have a Duke Energy caller ID spoofed on their phone. And they're going to, when they pick it up, there will be somebody who's claiming to be a representative of Duke Energy, and they're going to say to the customer that due to some excuse, a missed payment or something that happened with a return payment, that the customer is up for disconnection within the hour. And that the only way to avoid that disconnection is to make an immediate payment using a specific type of payment. And that should be the first red flag, is that if somebody calls you up and tells you that your power is about to be disconnected within the hour, and that's the first time you've heard about it, and they're specifying a specific type of payment, that is a very clear sign that you're dealing with a scammer there. Now, that type of payment is typically going to be a payment that can't easily be traced and is very difficult to reverse once it happens, hence the use of prepaid cards and money orders and things like that. Customer to go to this particular drugstore, this particular convenience store, buy that specific payment vehicle and come back and give them the codes in order to stop that disconnection. Once that happens, again, it is very difficult for the customer to get that money back. And when the customer calls, as I mentioned before, they will often hear a recording that sounds very legitimate, like a Duke Energy or their utilities menu of options when they're going into the customer service line.